Welcome to the Easy English channel, where you learn English in an easy way. Today, we are going to learn real-life English sentences that you will actually use in everyday conversations. These are not textbook sentences. These are the sentences that native speakers say every single day. By the end of this lesson, you will feel confident having real conversations in English. Let's begin with greetings and meeting people. When you meet someone, you need to start the conversation. The most common way is simply hi or hello. These are universal. Repeat after me. Hi. Now say hello. Good. The most common question in English is, how are you? Say it with me. How are you? When someone asks you this, you answer, I'm good, thanks, or I'm fine, thank you. Let's practice. I'm good, thanks. You can ask back by saying, how about you? Repeat, how about you? This shows you care about the other person too. When you meet someone new, you introduce yourself. You say, my name is, and then your name. Practice with your own name. My name is, your name. Another way is, I'm, and your name. Try it. I'm your name. After you introduce yourself, you say, nice to meet you. This is polite and friendly. Repeat after me. Nice to meet you. The other person will usually say, nice to meet you too. Let's practice. Nice to meet you too. If you see someone you already know, you can say, good to see you, or good to see you again. Try both. Good to see you. Good to see you again. If you haven't seen someone for a long time, you say, long time no see. This is informal and friendly. Repeat. Long time no see. When you want to end a greeting conversation, you can say, it was nice talking to you. Practice. It was nice talking to you. Here's what you can do right now. Think about the last time you met someone new. Imagine that situation again in English. Say out loud, hi, my name is, your name. Nice to meet you. Say it 3 times. This mental practice prepares your brain for real situations. Your voice matters. Every time you practice, you build confidence. When you say goodbye, the most common word is bye or goodbye. Say it with me. Bye. You can also say, see you later, or see you soon. Practice. See you later. If you will see the person tomorrow, say, see you tomorrow. Try, see you tomorrow. Another friendly phrase is, take care. This shows warmth. Repeat. Take care. You completed this section on greetings. These are the first and last words in almost every conversation. Now, let's talk about asking for help and information. In real life, we often need to ask questions. We need directions, information, or assistance. The most useful phrase is, excuse me. This gets someone's attention politely. Say it with me. Excuse me. You use this before you ask a question to a stranger. When you need help, you say, can you help me? This is direct and clear. Repeat, can you help me? A more polite way is, could you help me please? Try it. Could you help me please? If you are lost and need directions, you ask, where is the bathroom? Or, where is the nearest station? Let's practice. Where is the bathroom? Now try. Where is the nearest station? You can replace these with any place you need. When you don't understand something someone said, you say, "Sorry, I don't understand." This is honest and okay. Try it. "Sorry, I don't understand." You can also ask, "Can you repeat that?" This means, "Please say it again." Practice. Can you repeat that? If the person speaks too fast, you say, "Can you speak more slowly, please?" Repeat after me. "Can you speak more slowly, please?" In shops or restaurants, you need to ask about things. You say, "How much is this?" when you want to know the price. Let's practice. How much is this? If you want to know if something is available, you ask, "Do you have?" For example, "Do you have water?" Try it. Do you have water? When you want something, you use, "Can I have?" For example, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Practice. Can I have a coffee, please? The word please makes everything more polite. Always remember to say, please. Try this simple step. Tomorrow, when you watch any English video, pause it after someone speaks. Then say out loud, "Sorry, I don't understand. Can you repeat that?" Practice these sentences even when you do understand. This makes them automatic. Don't worry if it feels slow. Slow practice is good practice. Try this simple step. Tomorrow, when you watch any English video, pause it after someone speaks. Then say out loud, "Sorry, I don't understand. Can you repeat that?" Practice these sentences even when you do understand. This makes them automatic. Don't worry if it feels slow. Slow practice is good practice. When you need permission to do something, you say, "Can I?" or "May I?" For example, "Can I use your phone?" or "May I sit here?" Try these. Can I use your phone? May I sit here? After you receive help, always say, "Thank you," or "Thanks so much." These are the most important words. Say them. Thank you. Thanks so much. If someone thanks you, you respond with, "You're welcome," or "No problem." Practice. You're welcome. You practiced asking for help. These sentences will help you navigate any situation. Let's move to expressing feelings and making plans. Real conversations include how you feel and what you want to do. When you like something, you say, "I like this," or "I love this." The word love is stronger. Let's practice. I like this. I love this. If you don't like something, you say, "I don't like this." Try it. I don't like this. When something makes you happy, you say, "I'm happy," or "I'm so happy." Repeat, "I'm so happy." If you are excited, you say, "I'm excited." Practice, "I'm excited." If you are sad, you can say, "I'm sad," or "I'm not feeling well." Let's practice. I'm not feeling well. If something is bad, you say, "That's too bad," or "I'm sorry to hear that." Try, "I'm sorry to hear that." Being honest about feelings is normal. It makes conversations real and human. When you want to give your opinion, you start with, "I think." For example, "I think this is good." Practice. I think this is good. If you agree with someone, you say, "I agree," or "You're right." Let's practice. I agree. Now let's talk about making plans with people. When you want to invite someone, you say, "Do you want to?" For example, "Do you want to have lunch?" Practice. Do you want to have lunch? Another way is, "Would you like to?" This is slightly more polite. Try, "Would you like to go to the cinema?" If you want to suggest something, you say, "Let's," for example, "Let's meet at 6. Practice. Let's meet at 6. If someone invites you and you want to go, you say, "Sure," or "Yes, I'd love to," or "That sounds good." Let's try, "Sure, that sounds good." If you cannot go, you say politely, "Sorry, I can't," or "I'd love to, but I'm busy." Practice. Sorry, I can't. When you make plans, you discuss time. You ask, "What time?" Repeat, "What time?" To suggest a time, you say, "How about 6 o'clock?" Try, "How about 6 o'clock?" Here's a practical action. Open your phone calendar right now. Look at tomorrow. Pick one time. Say out loud, "Let's meet at tomorrow." How about? Practice with real times from your schedule. This connects English to your real life. When you confirm plans, you say, "See you tomorrow," or "See you at 6. Practice. See you at 6. If plans change, you say, "Can we reschedule?" or "Can we meet later?" Try, "Can we reschedule?" These planning sentences help you coordinate with others. You completed this section. Every phrase you learn makes conversations easier. Finally, let's talk about small talk and being polite. Small talk means light, friendly conversation. This is how people build relationships. One common small talk topic is the weather. You say, "Nice weather today," or "It's cold today." Let's practice. Nice weather today. Weather talk seems simple, but it's a safe way to start talking to anyone. Another common topic is asking about someone's day. You ask, "How's your day?" or "How was your day?" Try both. How's your day? How was your day? You can answer with, "It's good," or "It was busy." Practice. It was busy. On weekends, people often ask, "What did you do this weekend?" or "Do you have plans for the weekend?" Let's practice. What did you do this weekend? You can answer simply, "I stayed home," or "I met friends." Try, "I met friends." These small questions show interest and build connection. If you want to end small talk politely, you say, "Well, I should go," or "It was nice talking to you." Practice. It was nice talking to you. Being polite means knowing how to apologize and thank people. When you make a mistake, you say, "Sorry," or "I'm sorry." Say it with me. I'm sorry. If you are late, you say, "Sorry I'm late." Practice. Sorry I'm late. When someone apologizes to you, you respond with, "It's okay," or "No problem." Try, "No problem." Thanking people is essential. You say, "Thank you," or "Thanks so much," or "I really appreciate it." Let's practice. I really appreciate it. When someone does something nice, you can say, "That's very kind of you," or "You're very helpful." Repeat. That's very kind of you. If someone compliments you, you say, "Thank you," and you can add, That's kind of you to say. Practice. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. When someone thanks you, you say, "You're welcome," or "Happy to help," or "Anytime." Let's try. Happy to help. Here's what you can do this week. When you see someone you know, try one English small talk sentence. Say, "Nice weather today," and smile. Then you can continue in your language, but you practiced. You used real English in a real situation. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. Each practice moment builds your speaking confidence. In conversations, listening is just as important as speaking. When someone talks, you show you are listening by saying, "I see," or "Uh-huh," or "That's interesting." Practice. I see. That's interesting. These small responses keep the conversation flowing. They show respect and attention. You completed this final section. You now have phrases for greetings, asking for help, expressing feelings, making plans, and being polite. These cover most everyday conversations. You have learned 100 real-life English sentences today. These are sentences that native speakers use every single day. You now have the language to have real conversations in shops, at work, with friends, and in daily situations. Thank you for practicing with me. You listened carefully and repeated many sentences. That effort shows you are committed to improving. Now here is your 7-day real conversation challenge. Set a daily phone alarm for 9 a.m. as your reminder. Day 1 and Day 2. Practice greetings and goodbyes. Every time you enter or leave a place, say one English sentence. When you enter your home, say, "Hi, I'm home." When you leave, say, "Bye, see you later." Even if no one understands, you are training your brain. Mark a check mark on your calendar each day. Day 3 and Day 4. Add questions. Use 3 question sentences from this lesson at least once each day. Say, "Can I have water, please?" at a restaurant. Or, "How was your day?" to someone. Practice asking, not just answering. Day 5 and Day 6. Express feelings and opinions. Say 5 sentences using "I think," "I like," or "I feel." Tell someone, "I think the weather is nice today," or "I like this food." Say them out loud. Day 7. Combine everything. Have a 3-minute conversation with yourself using sentences from all sections. Start with, "Hi, how are you?" and create both sides of the conversation. Record it on your phone if you want. To continue practicing, download HelloTalk or Tandem app to chat with English speakers. Search English Conversation Practice on YouTube for more dialogues. After this challenge, try joining an online English conversation group on meetup.com. You are ready. Every conversation you have makes you better. Keep practicing and keep speaking. Goodbye and good luck.